Well, good morning, everybody. It is cold. It is it's 35 degrees. There's a light frost on the ground. The sun's come up. It's about 7:30 a.m. We are headed out on what could be a very, very big day. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. This is a big day. We've got two appointments today. One this morning, first thing, and one early afternoon. And I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag on the second one, but it's big. It's big. It's big. So this morning is equally, almost equally. It's close. It's close. It's nice too. So this morning we're heading out early. I secured a CT70 Clone. They don't come up very often in my area. The original's certainly not, but CT70 Clone is really hot and has been hot for a while now. It's big enough that us big kids can ride it, yet small enough to still be fun. Small enough that you can still kind of throw it around and, you know, put it in the back of the truck if you need to or something like that. Look at these geese. So you can tag and register the geese. No, you can't tag. You can't tag and register the geese. You can tag and register the CT70s. They have a VIN, if you will, and they pass with, you know, blinkers and headlights and everything. So that's kind of neat too. One of the few toys, if you will, that you can put on the street. Every state's different on that. There are some guys that can get three-wheelers tagged and registered in their state, depending on what state they live in. So this CT70 Clone actually does not have a 70cc engine in it. It should have a 125, very common. It's called a Red Cat. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Ice Bear is another company that makes one. There's several. Ice Bear Champion is probably one of the most well-known clones. I'm not familiar with all the clones out there. I've seen a couple over the years pop up. Never any really close to me. This one was close to me. This one was 15 minutes from my uncle's house. It's gonna take me about an hour to get there. We're gonna have some breakfast, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So I was doing some homework last night, and I've only got one picture to work with on the bike this afternoon. See, I almost slipped up, and I can't tell what year the bike is, so I'll give you some trivia. I've never had one. You've never seen one on my channel. You've never seen one even like it on my channel. So if you pay really close attention, that might give it away. If it's an 86, there were 13,000 made. If it's an 85, there was 29,000 made. So if I do the math while I'm driving, less than 43,000 bikes made. I know that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot, but it's not. That's less than 1,000 bikes per state. So have a good day. We're gonna pick this back up in a little bit when we get our little CT70. We'll get it loaded up and head back to the house. Now don't get me wrong, it's not an original Honda, it's a clone. It's running and riding and driving and put a smile on my face. I really can't ask for no more than that. And for $150, I don't think you could either. So check it out. She needs some love. We're gonna give it to her. Runs, stops, starts, does everything it's supposed to do. Somebody got creative right here, but we'll fix that. All right, everybody, this is it. This is this is what we worked so hard for. This is what we've been waiting on. This is a big deal. This is a game changer, if you will. I have tracked down, and I'm using GPS. So she's gonna talk a little bit, sorry. I have tracked down an ugly bike. Turn left. It's ugly. It has been sitting outside in the weather, the owner tells me, for 10 years. I'd say longer by the looks of the picture. Turn right. She likes to talk. It is sun checked, it's no chain, it's 3 flat tires, it's a mess. But where I live, turn right. I've never seen one of these bikes come up for sale. Never. I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't seen them. So this is one of those situations where when you're looking for a 3-wheelers, you look for 3-wheelers, you talk 3-wheelers, you sleep 3-wheelers. This bike was not listed for sale. That's why it's still available. This was a friend had a friend that had a 3-wheeler, and that guy knew a guy. Now, I know that normally doesn't pan out, but this is panning out. I've spoken to the owner. He's given me his address. I got the trailer. I don't see how I'm coming home empty. I shouldn't say that. That jinxed it. Oops. I didn't mean that. I'll take it back. This will be... This is a bucket list bike for me. It's like the 350X was. It's a bucket list bike. It's something that I didn't think I'd find. I didn't think if I found one, I wouldn't be able to afford one. It would be out of my price point. These bikes do get a little expensive. You know, depending on condition. Condition is everything. And this bike is ugly. I'm just going to tell you, it's ugly. It's going to make for some really good content 2022. If you want to guess, put it down in the comments. What do you think I'm going to pick up? Is it a 2nd gen 125M? Is it another 350X? Maybe a 200X? What could it be? What would be a Holy Grail bucket list bike to you? I know what mine is, and if things go well today, I'm gonna have it. If this bike was on the market for what he told me he would consider taking for it, I don't think it would have lasted 10 minutes. So that's how I value it. That's what I think it's worth. I think it's worth a lot. I think it's a mess. It's going to take a lot of work to bring it back. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be turnkey, you know, kind of thing. And it's not just going to be a good wash either. It's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to take some, you know, a financial investment. But when it's all said and done, it's a very sought after bike. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to show you. Wow. If you haven't guessed, one day, today is a big day. Today is a day that I didn't think would happen. Chloe, come here. Chloe's here, everybody. Come here. There you are. Chloe's on the internet. So we're gonna do a full build on this one, but it was a great buy. It popped up on Marketplace for $100.50. Before breakfast, I pick up a CT70 Clone. It runs and drives. I drove it onto the trailer. Amazing. It sat on Marketplace for about 15 minutes before I was able to secure it. I had my uncle swoop in and pick it up for us. We're gonna do a full build on this. I've always wanted a CT70. They just don't come up very often around here. I know it's not a Honda, it's not an original, it's never gonna be worth what that is. I completely understand that. But sometimes you have to make a decision. You can either wait for the right CT70 Honda to come along that you can afford, or you can pick up one of these clones and be riding this afternoon. I paid $150 for that bike and I rode it on the trailer. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's fun. It put a smile on my face. So that was breakfast. We went and picked this up and had a good time. It needs some work, it needs some love, it needs some tires, it needs a seat cover, it needs handlebars, it needs a speedometer, and it could use some paint, but it runs and drives spot on. The front brakes work. Honestly, I did not check the rears. I believe they work too. That was a slam dunk. That was a home run. I had the little Z50s and they're fun, and those, the guys that collect those, it's a cool bike. I'm kind of a big guy and that's kind of a small bike. This actually fits me. Oh yeah, y'all want to talk about this over here? Yeah, we can talk about that over there. Is amazing. It's sad and amazing in the same sense. This is a unicorn. This is the bike that I was never going to find. If you don't know, you should. This is a 250R 2-stroke Honda 3-wheeler. This is the Pinnacle, and I'm told I use that word wrong. This is the best of the best right here, fellas. This is it. And I talked to y'all about buying complete bikes that have all of the wiring in place, all of the little toolboxes. This bike is a mess. The motor is not locked up. Kicked it over. I do not know if it has compression or not, but it doesn't matter. We've got some aftermarket Mayer fenders, front and rear. They're both pretty much trashed. The tank looks intact, but it's sun checked really bad. You see how much is faded? These are in the actual barn of the guy's house or the shop. And this bike has sat outside for 10 years. This is what 10 years will do to plastic. It will bleach it completely out. Can this be brought back? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna try. We'll see. You know, I'm not gonna spend weeks on it, but we'll see what we can do. It's a shame that when he bought the bike, it looked like this, and then it sat outside. A tarp would have saved this bike. But look at how original, how complete this bike is. All of your rubber mounts and bushings and buckles, all your tabs. I haven't even been in here. Look at the dirt. See the dirt? This is original dirt, fellas. This is original dirt. We'll look at this together. There's a snake in here. Y'all know the rule. I drop the camera and run. I got pretty quick reflexes. We'll see. Nothing. Oh, okay. See, that's what I've been talking about. That is not cool. That is zero cool right there. That is a snake skin in the bottom of that airbox. Dang it. Where's my shovel at? Are you kidding me? All right, so look, shovel. Now I have not been all over this bike. I did kick it over at the guy's house. Dang. Let's get a flashlight. You got a flashlight? I have never found a snake skin or a snake in a bike, but I have a family member that found a snake in the top of a piston on a tractor. I think we're good, y'all. I'm just kind of looking. I want to make sure we ain't got no critters. I don't want to shoot no gun off in my shop. Dang it. Yep. That's, now how did he even get in there? Go on, get out of here, Chloe. All right, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack this a little differently. That was one down there, see? See all that down there? I don't know what that is, but it's gonna make for a good story, isn't it? Remember that bike you had that had the snake in it? Yeah, that ain't funny. All right, so here's what everybody wants to see. Check this out. $1986, my friends. That's it. So we got our work cut out for us. 2022 is going to be a killer year. Oh, don't say that. 2022 is going to be an awesome year. We're going to have a liquid cooled 250R in the shop, a CT70 Clone, and we're going to finish up some of these other projects. So y'all stay tuned. I'm fixing to tear into this thing a little bit. Few things I want to check out before we get too far down this rabbit hole. All right, there you go. What a day. What a day. I can't say enough wonderful things about today. The weather was great. Had a good visit this morning with my uncle, and y'all need to meet him. He's going to pop out of here on one of these videos one of these days. But wow, what a great day. Had breakfast with him, picked up the CT70 and rushed back home, made a call, set up an appointment for this 250R. And I'm not gonna get any sleep. I didn't get any sleep last night. I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. This is what it's all about. This is why we do it. This is why we go through all those want ads. This is why we talk to people when we talk to people about three-wheelers or whatever your hobby is, whatever it is. If you're passionate about it, talk about it. People will help you. They will give you leads to follow. Talk it up. Family reunions, church, wherever you go, school, work, let people know that, hey, old Joe over there, he likes them old three-wheelers. Word will get out. Trust me, word will get out. And that's proof of it right there. That is one roached out unicorn. I'll probably never find another one like it. We're gonna make some memories. We're gonna make some content with that. We have just hit the mother lode. If this was Oak Island, I'd make y'all wait 10 years to see this bike. I had to give up on that show, I'm sorry. So there's my unicorn, there's my Holy Grail. Wow, I don't have the words, I'm speechless. That's a big deal. I'm speechless. I'm never speechless, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. To the guy I bought it from, thank you, I appreciate it. You gave me a good deal on it. He wanted to fix it up, but he's just got too many irons in the fire. He's had it 10 years. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it, and we're gonna make it nice. One way or the other, it will ride again. It will run again. I just appreciate the opportunity to do it. But yeah, that's a big deal. That right there is a big, big deal. What a day. When I got up this morning, I wasn't sure today was going to end like this. That is two amazing machines right there in one day. As always, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your continued support. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving again. I hope you enjoyed your time with your families, and there's really nothing more important than that. So y'all take care. Bye.